Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 10 quick business rules, so listen up. The first one is to answer calls from unrecognized phone numbers. There's so many people that will always tell me, well, I don't answer certain calls from unknown numbers. Well, that's cutting off your opportunities. A phone call from a different number can change your life. If you talk to someone and you find that it's the president or someone important, imagine how many opportunities that can lead to. Always answer every phone call you receive on your phone. Number 2 is email. Email all throughout the day, but more importantly, when you wake up and when you go to sleep. A lot of people will say, well, don't look at email when you wake up. But it's really important. I'm not saying answer everybody on email, but figure out what exactly is on your email and then take a moment to get in your mind and then respond to those people. Because those people are waiting for your responses, and that can lead you to greater opportunities if you approach it in the right manner. The third business rule is to avoid meeting people with no agenda. If someone approaches you and they say, hey, let's have a 30-minute phone call or let's meet up in person, and they have no agenda and no clear picture of the goal or result they want to accomplish, do not spend your time with them. It's going to lead nowhere. I'm a very talkative guy and I love to socialize with people. So one day I remember I was in the grocery store. I saw a very cool business looking guy and I figured to myself, let me exchange numbers with him, because we had a pretty good conversation. A couple days later, he called me and he said he wanted to meet in person. Next thing you know, I stood with this guy for 2 hours and we talked about nothing. At the end of our conversation, he basically pitched me on a business proposal that I had no interest in partaking in. I discovered that this was a waste of time and I never met with anyone else with no clear agenda. Your time is extremely precious and you do not have a minute or an hour to give away to those who have not clearly articulated what it is they're trying to accomplish in that meeting. The fourth business rule is to stop letting people gossip, complain, or ramble. Rambling happens all the time. And when I talk on the phone with people and they begin rambling, I'll either cut them off or I'll hang up the phone. You don't have time for ramblers at all. When I first started my business, I remember I would talk to people and they would ramble and ramble and ramble for over an hour. And I'd think to myself, can I ever get a word in? Eventually, I realized that those were very unprofitable relationships, and it taught me to never deal with them again. The fifth business tip is to not check your email so often. There's so many people that are checking their emails every 30 minutes, every single hour. That's not good for your health. My friends, you gotta unsubscribe to mails that don't matter, and you got to deal with people that actually do matter. Be able to batch your emails so that you can order them in sequence in the order of importance and be able to put them in this corresponding folders so you can organize your email box and organize your life. The sixth rule to business is to get rid of low profit and high maintenance customers. These are people that are paying you minimum fees but expect maximum work. Do not deal with these people at all. Cut them out of your business. The seventh tip is to stop acting busy. Instead of piling on all this work, 20 activities that you think you have to do, now it's time to prioritize. Pick 3 to 5 items that you're actually going to do and cancel out the rest or delegate it to someone else that can do it for you. The eighth business rule is to carry a cell phone 24/7, but to use airplane mode. And what I'm basically saying is that there's moments in your day that you have to just put your phone on silent, or you have to put it on airplane mode so it doesn't disturb you. Maybe you need to record a speech. Maybe you need to do something that's really important with your family. It's good to have your phone because there's so many things you can access on your device, but do not let it distract you from your personal life. The ninth business rule is to follow up on text, on email, on phone calls, in personal visits, whatever it is you can do, even if you have to send a thank you card. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up, and you can grow your business substantially if you follow up correctly with all the people you interact with. The 10th and final rule is to call your mother, call your father, call your spouse, call your kids, call the people you love, and make sure that family is first before business. In summary, enjoy these 10 business tips, play it over again, and share it with other people who truly need to understand them. My friends, subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to giving you more business tips in the future.